Okay, so the next topic that we are going to start is Gauss law. According to Gauss law, the electric flux through a closed surface is given by Q upon epsilon naught. That means the electric flux through a closed surface is 1 upon epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by the surface. Now, here's the proof for Gauss law. Suppose we are having a sphere of radius r, okay, and then the flux through a small area element. Flux through a small area element, we take a small area element at the surface of the sphere, and for the small area element delta s, as I have already told you, the area vector delta s will be normal to the area which we are considering. So this is the small area under consideration, and its area vector will be normal and outward to it. So and if the electric field, due to, because this is a charged surface, there's some charge enclosed by the sphere, so some of the charge will be enclosed by this surface under consideration, surface area under consideration. So there will be an electric field due to that charge. So if electric field is E and area vector, we take vector delta s, we see that direction of both E and delta s is the same, so the angle between them is 0. And the flux, according to the definition, is E dot delta s. We have already discussed this part. So the flux is E dot delta s. And according to the Gauss law expression, the value of electric field E is given by 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square, where r is the radius of this square, radius of this sphere, not square. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, and r cap, which shows the direction of electric field, because the direction of electric field is along the radius, as you can see, normally outward, dot delta s. Okay, now dot product, we need to take cos theta, since the angle between E and delta s is 0, so cos 0 will be 1, so this dot will turn into 1, multiply the whole expression multiplied by 1. So overall value is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square delta s. Now if we want to find the total flux, this was the flux only for a small region of small area delta s. We want to find the total flux, then we take the summation. So E has the same value, and summation of delta s means the surface area of the sphere. Area of sum of area of all the surfaces means total surface area of sphere, which is 4 pi r square. Area of sphere is 4 pi r square. So we just find the total flux by multiplying the value of E with 4 pi r square. Now E is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, already explained, multiplied by 4 pi r square. We solve it, and 4 pi gets cancelled, r square gets cancelled, so we get q upon epsilon naught. So we see that the another expression for electric flux is q upon epsilon naught, which is the Gauss law in electrostatics. Important one. Now if the charge enclosed is 0, this is the charge enclosed, if q is 0, q becomes 0, no charge enclosed, then the flux is also 0. This is the Gauss law in electrostatics.